One of the most precious doctrines that I have come to believe, although I do not understand all of it, is that God is absolutely sovereign over my life. He's in control of my life. And not only that, he was in control of my life before I became a Christian. He was in control of my life when I was a little boy. He was in control of my life before my parents even met one another. He was in control of my life back with my grandfather and my great-grandfather. And that where I am right now is exactly where I need to be. Do you know how much strength, confidence, and peace that provides? But then if you begin doubting that, what happens? Well, maybe this is God's will, or maybe this is God's will, and you start making some big blunders, some big errors. And there's no peace because now you're not sure. See, when you believe in the sovereignty of God, then you don't just say, oh, I've got to move again because this was a mistake. Or I need to find another wife or another husband because my first one was a mistake. No, you start realizing God is in control of my life. And I'm going to rest in that even when it contradicts me a bit and even when I don't understand it. I've written here, the question is, how will we respond? Will we find contentment in God and his will, or will we look for contentment outside of his will? I've written here, the moment we refuse to find contentment in God's will, we cut the rope of our anchor and we are cast upon the waves of discontentment. We just start like a boat in the water, moving back and forth and being tossed to and fro. But what he did brought sin into the world. So yes, whatever we do, what this young man does, it will affect. If he survives this and he doesn't get killed, it's still going to affect his life, his parents' life. One day he'll marry, it'll probably affect that marriage. It'll affect the children. You see? And so when you're discontent, and there's God saying, this is my will for you, and you say no. Or it can be done with regard to certain precepts in Scripture. God, in the Scriptures, his commands and everything, he lays out, do this, don't do that. You go, well, he says don't do that, but I think I should. There you go. Discontentment.